We're big in the village. It takes a village. Hi, village. It's been a hot minute, and I'm having candle problems. The candle's going crazy. Okay. Oh, my candle's gone crazy. Hi, Mystic Village. Abby, shh, with your chick.
I'm eating raisins.
They're not raisins. They're yogurt covered raisins.
Exactly. That's what I'm eating now.
They're not raisins.
Listen,
Yeah, but they're covered with chocolate. Hi, Village. Is anybody out there? Mechanical gone wild. Anyway, I'm just popping on to say hi. See how everybody's doing. Since I have some time, want to see how everybody is in the village. I see people popping in but popping out. Are we popping in, popping out type of village? Popping in and popping out. Anyway, hi, Mystic Village. Hi, April Hill. You're new. Hello. Hi, Jen Rogers. You're new too. Hello. Hello, hello. New faces. Good to see new faces. Hi, Whisper to Me. New face. Wow, we have new faces in the village. Nice. How's everybody doing? I'm watching a candle that's going cuckoo crazy. And my daughter's in the background going cuckoo crazy. Cuckoo crazy. How's everybody this Sunday? It's not bad for a Sunday night. I know, right? Feeling pretty good? Good. Did we have a good Valentine's? Or what I saw this year that was new was Galentine's. Galentine's or Valentine's. Galentine's. I guess that's girls like to celebrate with your gal pals. Is that a new thing? Because I saw that all over social media. I was like, what's Galentine's mean? I'm seeing a hair that looks silver. Uh-oh. Um, I got the cutest candle for Valentine's. Hey, Miss Texas. Look at this cute little heart-shaped candle. Isn't that cute? That for Valentine's. It smells like black cherry, like a black cherry scent. I don't normally like black cherry scents, but I like this candle. There's an arm. There's an arm back there. Anyway, Mercury is kicking up, is it? Hi, Diana. Wow. Oh, Diana's in the village. I haven't seen you in forever, girl. What's going on? Did I miss something? Um, yeah, Mercury retrograde, and it's in Pisces. Great. Gonna be tripped out. I had some weird dreams last night too.
Same. Actually, I don't remember that.
Same. I had weird dreams. My money jar. That's a good idea. Actually, I have a candle burning on a jar now, and it's going nuts. So this is my snuffer. See, it's covered in wax. Stop it, candle. Oh my lord, Betsy. Hold on. Stop. Dreams are getting for you too. Yeah, I had some weird dreams last night. Oh my goodness. I saw this really cool money working today on Facebook. And it was in one of these groups I joined. I think it's a hoodoo group. I joined a few hoodoo root work groups, conjure groups, but I've never seen this one before. And it was, you take a bowl and put a half a cup of rice, a half a cup of sugar, and what was the other thing? There was something else they put in there. It might have been salt, actually. And then on top of that, you place a safety pin, opened, not shut, but opened. And it's intended to bring in money very fast and to keep money continuously flowing in your life. I'll have to find it and try to repost it, but it's apparently a really old, origins were from like a Caribbean type of conjure, but it's a really old money conjure spell. It's like, never seen that. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, so last night I had a dream that all my dreams were at night in my dreams. Sometimes I'll dream at night. In my dreams, it'll be nighttime. I do that a lot. Like, I dream at night. I mean, it's nighttime in my dreams. Like, all the time it's at night. My dreams are at night in my dream. Am I making sense? So, I don't know why that is. But, yeah, I'm going to find it and then try to post it so you guys, and I'll have the correct ingredients. Anyway, so I dream a lot at night in my dreams. It's nighttime. And I had a dream last night that I came upon like 3 or 4 people, and I was with a friend of mine, and I came upon this group of like 3 or 4 people, and there's a woman there, and there's like 2 other men, and there's one man in particular. And to me, they were very vivid to me in my dream. But the one in particular, like they all look familiar to me. And you know how certain people will look familiar to you in your dreams sometimes? And sometimes when I see somebody who's very vivid in my dreams, or is with me in my dreams, or is talking to me in my dreams, I kind of feel like it's a sign. Bye, Miss Texas. Thanks for popping on. Abby, why are you laughing at everything I'm saying? And so, oh, you have headphones on. I'm like, why is she laughing at everything I'm saying? Because anyway, this person, this male, was talking to me in my dream, and he said some really profound things, but he was saying them in such a way that he was reiterating that I need to know this in my dream. And I was like, whoa. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, okay, I got the message. It was like a message being sent to me. So when I dream like that, which is not all the time, but if I have a dream like that, I feel that it's a message from spirit, or a message from my spirit guide, or it could be a spirit guide that's with me right now. And it's funny because I have felt this energy around me since I've moved into the place we're in now. And that was kind of like the first time that I saw him. So, but now it's Mercury retrograde. Congratulations, Mercury's in retrograde. There's a lot of people online that'll be like, don't worry about it. And then some people are like, hold on to your hats. And then some people are really kind of therapeutic about it. And I think it can be used to your benefit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I felt like it was the message from my spirit guide whispered to me. Yeah, it was really interesting. Um, it was Fascination Station. So this week, heavy week, I kind of took a break from YouTube. This week, it was a heavy week for me emotionally after the whole Faye Sweatlick disappearance and everything that happened, and I just to assess some things with myself. Um, Stop it, candle. Hold on. Oh my God, everything's catching fire, and so oh, I forgot there was that was a stone. So some of these cases, are really, really, really heavy. And I don't like to read about minors or children, especially, um, I kind of tapped into Faye the other day when I was doing a live and somebody brought her up and I had never heard of Faye until Wednesday. And then I was, of course, naturally obsessed about it for a couple of days until the discovery of her, and it just really threw me into this kind of a dark place, and I had to step back from it. And people are like, why are you fascinated with cases like this or true crime and stuff like that, or disappearances or missing children? And I don't know. I mean, I don't know why are the ones that are watching might have an interest, or some may say an obsession or curiosity or whatever it is. And I kind of think that the lights just blinked. Okay. I kind of feel that a lot of people it's the unknown, and it's the mystery, and it's the unknown, and it's what happened, what if. It's the mystery of the unknown. It's also the fear of that could happen to me, or it's the fascination of what would I do in that situation? Because you kind of, I think about that, um, and it's just like this mystery of the unknown. Um, and there's so much, the last 18 days, especially surrounding Gannon Stouch. I don't even know how to pronounce their name correctly. Um, for the last 18 days, 19 days, however long it's been now, about him and his disappearance, and how can a child just disappear? And there was a lot, and there still is a lot of online obsession, really, about that. Almost kind of like the Watts case, which is still an online obsession or fascination, or people still have an appetite for that case. And, you know, the fascination with him, or any child in particular, really is not something that you can like just describe to someone, because everybody has their own personal reasons. Thanks, Diana. Everybody has their own personal reason for their interest, or their discovery of a case that draws them in, or speaks to them, or there's something about a different true crime case. And like you know love readings, or it's very different, and it can, I think, more uh it says elevate, intercede into your own personal, real world life. Your day to day is kind of, and you're like, okay, how much am I going to give to myself towards these things and not focus on what's in front of me? So I had to kind of step back because I was so heartbroken over her and so sad and saddened and horrified. Um, so, and then I saw online somebody posted an article about how obsession with true crime cases is kind of like they're calling it grief porn. Like if you're a foodie and you like food shows or food porn, kind of like that. They're calling it grief porn. And I don't really think it's grief porn, but it's dark. It's not love and light. I mean, it's dark. It's dark stuff that people are captivated by. And I think it's just the human heart. It's the nature in us as human beings of what the things that would actually occur like that to happen. It's unimaginable that that would happen. um like these things happen. It's just and it's nothing that's new. It's been going on for a very long time, unfortunately, but it's just like talking about them or being in groups or watching true crime shows or watching other true crime channels or watching, tarot readers or psychics do readings on true crime cases. You're sucked into it on an emotional level. You become emotionally invested. Do you know what I mean? So hi, Kimmy D. Um, so sometimes you have to step back. You just got to be like, and so I couldn't come on here all the time and talk about these things. And in the Mystic Village, we like to cut up and have fun and talk about all sorts of stuff, whatever anybody wants to talk about. Um, but I had to step back, and I'm glad that I did because I needed to recharge. So your girl I went out to the movies last night. I had a couple of those because I had to recharge. I was just getting burnt out. I was on burnout. So I'm gonna pinch your head. I'm pinching your head, your little head. Anyway, oh my goodness. Yes, you gotta take care of yourself. That is true. You gotta take care of you. That's most important. So tomorrow's President's Day, so the schools are closed, and we might go into DC tomorrow. We might go into DC tomorrow. I don't know where we're going or what we're gonna do. Um, but we might take a road trip, a day trip tomorrow, which will be fun. I always like to go into DC just to go for a day and then be able to come back home. You know what I mean? So DC. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna Google. There's a Botanica in DC that I haven't been to, and I want to Google it and see if we can find it if we have time when we're down there. Um, if we have time, so. But we might go to I think it's called. It's like a great big ginormous. It's not a Botanica. It's Botanical Gardens. It's like a big ginormous greenhouse. It's like the National Conservatory Green, I don't know, botanicals or something. I went there really, really long, and I'd like to go again because it's winter and it's gray and it's been cold and it's been rainy and we're not getting snow and it's just been cold and I would love to just walk into a big ginormous greenhouse where there's like plants and blooming flowers and humidity. Um
Why are there so many scary movies coming up on my birthday?
I don't know.
Sonic the Hedgehog. freaking
Butterflies. I don't know if they have
Woody.
butterflies there. What's coming on? Oh, new movies coming up on your birthday?
April 6th. But like in the month of April, so many scary movies coming out.
Oh, they're coming out.
Again, I love scary movies, but jeez, man.
I have no idea.
On my birthday, that's too much.
Okay, please stay dressed. Okay.
I am dressed. I'm just showing a little bit of skin.
Yeah, well,
Strict parents. Put that down. It's just my face.
Abby, stop. God,
Oh my God.
somebody, please. I'm just like, I need 2 tickets. Or 1 ticket, one-way ticket to Hawaii, just for me.
Got out last night. Going.
Oh, wow, thanks. You know, after 2 months, I finally had a night to myself.
You planned it.
I think I earned it.
You planned it.
Well, I earned it.
I know.
You don't need to
Good
be
job.
giving me a hard time.
I'm not.
Do not give me a
I'm
hard
not.
time.
I'm just saying good job.
She's giving me a hard time about
I'm not
actually
giving-
wanting to have a night to myself.
I'm not even giving you a hard time.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm
Yeah, you kind of
not.
are. No, you are giving me a hard time.
I'm not even giving you a hard time.
Well, guess what, sweetheart? It's okay if your mom goes
yes,
out.
I know, but you planned
It's been
that.
2
You
months.
could have planned it for.
It's been okay. You need to stop, and I mean it. Stop. I'm not joking. Go into your closet of snacks.
Gladly. That's what food is.
Like, God,
Comfort.
my Lord. Yeah, I haven't done anything for 2 months, and if I want to go out and go to a movie and have a drink, I'm allowed to do that. I've earned it. I'm allowed to do that. I'm up your butt all the time, 24/7. I'm like helicopter mom times 20.
Not really.
Well, yeah.
No.
I am. Jeez. Yeah, don't go see the new movie Fantasy Island. It sucks. It was so dumb. I'm like the TV show? And there's nothing like the TV show Fantasy Island. The movie makes no sense. It's stupid. Thank you. I do deserve it. Yeah. I'm going to do it again here soon. It felt good to have a margarita, you know, because I never drink. And I was like, ooh, margarita. And I'm like, I'll have another one. It's okay to go out and have a night. It's okay. Not every night, you know, in moderation, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't be like me and have mom guilt about every single thing, you know. It's okay. That's right, we do. Thank you, Whisper to Me. I mean, Kimmy D and Whisper to Me. We do give a lot. Yes. Oh, hello from Sweden, Janet. Hi, Janet. Wow. Wow. From Sweden. Very nice. International Mystic Village. I love all these new faces. I love it. Yeah, so yeah. I don't know, sometimes I'm so, you know how it is when if you're a parent, everything's so wrapped up in, you know, your kid and what's going on and this and this and this and this and this. And I have to step back sometimes and just be like, you know, treat yourself. It's just like, it's okay, you know. And I have a lot of mom guilt sometimes. Like, I don't want to, I always think of her first and what she needs, and then I feel guilty. You know, I even feel guilty sometimes about just buying myself a candle. It makes no sense.
Wow.
Good grief, slow down. You know I love you. Anyway,
Anyway, let's get back.
it's back to business.
Me.
Me. Back to business. So, oh my goodness, this has been a crazy month. It has been a crazy month here on this channel. Spoil yourself. No, I do sometimes. I'll, if I have some fun money, as I call it.
Uh-huh.
What do I buy? Candles, oils,
Food.
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 I buy stuff like that. I don't really, I can honestly say right now, I don't need anything. Like, I mean, I can always use some candles, but I don't really need anything. I mean, I really don't. I don't need anything. Do you ever have those moments? Things I need, obviously. But am I buffering y'all? Because my phone keeps acting wonky. It's wonky over here. I'll work. I got this.
Okay.
Chill.
Thank you.
Jeez. So, yeah, it's okay to treat yourself. I think sometimes as a parent, we feel guilty to do that. It is nice to treat ourselves, yes. With buffering, yeah, the Wi-Fi here is not sometimes. It'll go in and out. I don't know why. I'll be talking, the next thing I'll know, it's like I've been buffering the whole time. Oh, I'm doing readings tonight, sweetheart. I'm just coming on Mystic Village. We just come on and chat and stuff. If I ever do readings on here, I'll post it in the title, but I'm not doing readings. No. No readings. If you ever want a private reading with me, you can look in the description box in the right now, and you'll see my business information. Speaking of, I was like, when was this? Today's Sunday. This might have been Friday. I don't know what day it was. Sometimes you'll have clients that, you read for once, then you won't hear from them ever again. Or you'll have clients where they'll come back to you periodically over the years. Or you'll have clients that you read for them once and there was a 2-year gap. And I've read for so many people in the last 5 years that I don't remember every single person that I read for. But, I keep notes and files, so I go back and see, oh, who was this person? And somebody hit me up on social media. And this happens to all of us, especially on social media. Somebody will be like, hey. And I'm like, hey. Don't know who they are. You read for me. Can you read for me again? I'm like, who is this? They don't tell me who they are. Nothing, like hello or nothing. It's just like, okay. And then I got to go back through and how long ago was this and who's this person? And then I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. And I'm like, how you doing? And their approach to me was one of, I want it now. now. Like I'm just sitting around waiting for them to get a hold of me 2 years later, and I'm like at their beck and call. And I was like, hold up. And their approach to me was where I'm not going to read for them at all because of their approach to me. Meaning, can you read for me today? They had some ridiculous question they wanted me to read about, and all the, and then they were, all my information is out there. I put my information on every single thing. My business website, my this, that, everything's listed. Some people, and you'll find this happening if you're a reader yourself, if you're watching, people will waste your time. And I was wasting my time with this person. And I don't waste my time as much as I used to. I'll just copy and paste my website. Boom, there it is. If you're not interested, then you're not interested. The ones that are interested in wanting to book with you, you will not have to answer 5 or 6 emails, or you won't have to go back and forth. They'll just automatically book. And so for the ones, and I call it catfishing, which it's not, but it's like throwing out the line. Let's see what we can get today. You know what I mean? And I don't have time to waste. I'm busy. I have things going on, and I don't do same day readings. And I think sometimes people think, oh, well, she's probably just doing nothing and sitting around waiting for me to read for them 2 years later. Now, and that's just how it is. And that's with anybody who is in this line of work. I think people kind of sometimes presume or have presumptions that we're just like those psychic hotlines, like, beep, bop, boop, 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 hello, 10 cents a minute. Well, it's not. It's like $1.20 a minute. And that's just not how it goes, So approach, it's always best to, you want to approach your reader or whoever does work for you or whatever it is, just like you would approach your dentist, your doctor's office, your hairdresser, your mechanic. Do you know what I mean? Right. So there's no difference. It's a service I'm offering. And so you have to approach the one, if you want the service that I'm offering, the ones that want it, there have been people that have tracked me down, that have used old emails to get a hold of me. And it's not hard. It's not hard. And if you really want something, people will find it. And then you have those that sometimes are kind of caught up in the moment of what's going on in their lives. And they're like, urgent, urgent, urgent. And I totally get that. I totally get that. And then you have the ones that must have nothing to do. They're just sitting around, and they're messaging different readers. I guarantee, what are your prices? Can you read for me? Can you read for me about this situation? And so they're fishing. I've learned, and you do learn, to not give those much attention, because the real ones, or the people that have a vested interest, will not have to do. It's just bam, and so some that we're gonna have to navigate our way with sometimes when it comes to, because it's kind of like you're in sales. I mean, if it's like a job being in sales where you have to respond in a timely manner, you have to, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't be like, yo, what's up? Thanks for hitting me up again. All right. I'll meet you in 20. I mean, it's nothing like you have to be professional and stuff, but there's these, like, it's like a mouse maze. It's like, these different variables that come up in this line of work. It's just, you just don't know what's gonna come through the door sometimes. It's like ding dong. Like what? Um, but it's all good. So, and then when I saw that this weekend, another reader, or not a reader. Well, yes, she is, but she does other spiritual work too. But she made a whole video about stuff like that. People hitting her up and being rude, and because she didn't get back to them in a timely fashion, and all this stuff, and how she had all this other stuff going on in her personal life with her family that she couldn't answer the person back right away. And I'm like, girl, I totally get it. Like, I just think people sometimes think that we're just kind of sitting by the phone, waiting for it to ring, ding-a-ling-ling. Psychic Brooke, may I help you? You know, it's not like that. So, it's not like that at all. I don't know why I'm all verklempt. I'm doing this on my phone, so your comments come in and then they disappear. It's like whoop. Freebies, girl. Thank you, Kimmy D. That's right. Make an appointment. It is business. Right. Yeah, free readings. You know, I don't mind doing free readings sometimes, but it's a lot of work, you know, just doing a reading in general is a lot of time and energy, but oh yeah, I've had people message me, email me. I've had some crazy questions.
Same.
Just off the wall sometimes. And I'm like, look, I'm not God. If I was a prophet, I wouldn't be on here right now. I'd be in my temple somewhere.
Me too.
You know, I'm not God. Wearing purple polka dot glasses. Or maybe I am.
Maybe you are. I'm gonna But you
Okay, we'll do it over there or in the bathroom.
I'm doing it.
Because the camera is like...
It's not even close to me, so you're good. You know, it's weird. Just sleep.
Yeah. Let them tell you when it's convenient. Sorry, my big ginormous fingers in the screen. Yeah. Don't shoot the messenger, girl.
I don't know why that's weird. It's like, don't shoot, who shot the ranger or something? Who shot the sheriff?
Oh, I shot the sheriff.
Yeah, it's like, don't shoot whatever they said.
That's a song, honey.
Yeah, I know. But that's what they said reminded me of.
That song?
Yes. I don't know if I just should get my sweatpants on or not.
I don't know. Are you getting ready for bed?
Yes, what time is it?
I don't know what time it is,
I
dear.
don't either. Please call me dear.
Yeah, I did call you dear.
Wow.
Doe, a dear. Somebody knocking?
That was me.
Oh. It's 10:23. Wow.
Oh, wow. It feels like
Already?
6 o'clock.
Well, I've been on here for 41 minutes, so it's getting late.
Oh, it's actually not that late. Can I have the rest of this?
Yes. Could you just make sure you have clothes on?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to
Why you're
dive
deciding
into
to do
bed.
this right now, I don't know.
Because it's literally 10:30 and I'm tired.
Well, normally you're not in bed right now, so...
Normally I am.
Oh, okay.
I had a busy day yesterday.
It's so late here, early morning. Oh, wow. Thank you for coming on, Janet.
Janet.
From Sweden. Have a great
From
night
Sweden.
and a great day. Well, you have a great morning, I guess. Is it morning?
Most likely, yes.
Early morning. Well, have a great day tomorrow.
Oh, I love how people, like, wake up when you aren't alive and just watch you in the morning. That's a great start to a morning.
To watch me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Because you have like a really, really soft voice. It's like tiring.
My voice tires you out?
No.
Oh.
I mean like calm.
Oh, I have a calm
and then
voice?
waking up to that's like awesome.
You like to wake up to my voice?
No. Because you're like, Amy, get up!
I'm like, get up, come on! Good night, Janet.
It's hot in here.
You're giggly.
It's really...
It's not hot.
It is so hot here.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming on, Kimmy.
No, keep going. Keep doing your live.
Well, I'm not going to be on here much longer. I just popped on to say hi.
No, you're not.
Because I probably won't pop back on until sometime next week.
Okay, can I bet myself?
Where am I going to sleep?
The couch.
No.
Okay.
Please don't be difficult.
Oh my God. I'm not a difficult person.
What?
I don't know.
You're high maintenance right now. This is driving me crazy. Thanks for popping on, Kimmy D and Janet. I don't even know what I was talking about now. I don't even know what I was talking about. I don't know. Who knows? Whoops. We don't want this to fall over. Who knows? All I know is don't let Mercury retrograde get you down. Don't do it. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down. I think it's, God, there were times in my life when I didn't even know it was Mercury retrograde, and I was fine, you know. I think sometimes when we pay too much attention or put too much energy onto something, then it becomes like a cloud over us, you know what I mean? So just live your life. Just go with the flow. Do a little protection work for yourself. You know, put on some Van. You'll be fine. Lemongrass works too. You'll be fine. Exactly. Yeah. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. And then I also posted something about on my community tab about Mars and Capricorn. But don't sweat that either. I'm a big believer in astrology, but I'm not an astrologist.
Oh yeah, I love astrology.
But when I first got into metaphysical stuff, it was through astrology and numerology and stuff like that. I'd like to know more about astrology, actually. I would. I even thought about, sorry, I'm yawning. I even thought about learning or doing energy healing or energy work or Reiki or learning long distance Reiki. I like having Reiki done, but I've always been interested in that and herbalism and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Wellness. It's all fascinating. Date itself. I'm like, no, stop that. Well, maybe tomorrow, if we do go into the city, I'll take some pictures and stuff. And if you guys want to join Mystic Village Facebook, if you have Facebook, I post some things in there that you won't see, of course, on YouTube. But check that out. Check that out. And all that jazz. I was getting notifications. So yeah, so this week, what's tomorrow? The 17th. Man, February is flying. February is flying this week. Holy shamoly. It really is. It's flying. It's flying this month. Soon it's going to be March. And then I think, well, I know that I think it's like March 8th is daylight savings time, which I think that's like really early to me. So daylight savings time's in like the next few weeks, which is even more crazy. Time's flying. I'm okay with it though, because I don't like winter time. I like the spring and the summer and all that stuff. So I did kind of want to like a big snow this year, but if we don't get one, then we just don't get one. But it's all good. We're warm. We're not starving. Holy moly, I know, right? Doesn't that seem really early? March 8th? It just seems so early. It's so weird. Well, my candle calmed down, which is good. Yeah, it does seem very, very fast. It does. So coming out, I think in March, I have a couple of ideas that I want to do with this channel. But in the meantime, if you guys are interested in any true crime cases that you want me to cover, let me know. I want to do things that are kind of current. I don't want to go back and look at, cases from like 15 years ago or anything like that. Or sometimes you get a lot of requests for like, Jean Bonnet or the one little girl, what was her name? And I just don't want to I want to do like current active cases, like stuff that's immediate, you know what I mean? So if you have any suggestions, Rachel turned me on to Abby Flynn. That's one that sparks my interest right now, is Abby Flynn. And the Daybells or the Vallow case, that's some cuckoo crazy shit. I don't even know if I would even dip my toe in that one. I'm just like, the number one that is Carly Gousset is one. Of course, the whole Jennifer Dulos case. I don't know if we'll ever really know what happened or where she is, unfortunately. So there are a lot of murders on that case. Oh my God. So if you have any suggestions, write them in the comments. You can email me. My email's in the description box below. Join Mystic Village Facebook. You can comment on there. And but I know people still have expressed interest in Carly Gousset. People email me about it. People even do their own readings and send them to me. And what do you see with this? I mean, people are really, really, really still invested in what happened to her. So that's another one. And then, of course, the one that the girl from Oregon, why can't I remember her name? The real pretty girl, too, from Oregon, Allison Watterson. That's another one that I want to revisit. And, I don't pick cases based on anything. So normally, if I feel drawn to it or attracted to it for whatever reasons, then I'll read about it. But like the whole Kobe Bryant thing, I was just like, there's something up with that. And so I wanted to read about it. I wanted to read about Ari Zobian, his pilot, like just look into what was going on with him. I will say there is one particular um, part of what happened to Faye Sweatlick that I do want to read about. So I'm not going to say what, but I'll get that a little later with the component of that case. So, but in March, um, I would like to do a couple of different things to this channel. But the last month, I've gotten a lot of new subscribers and a lot of new people and stuff, which is great. I think that's really wonderful. And Mystic Village is growing, and I think that's wonderful too. And so Diary of a Mystic, it's like it's chugga 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 chugga. It's chugging ahead. It's chugging along. It's it's chugging. So I'm all the time thinking. I'm all the time like thinking about this case and this reading and this. Hey Rose, what's up, girl? And different things all the time. And then I'd like to do once the weather gets nice. Like to do more. Take you guys to different parts of where I live and show you guys that because I like to throw those things in there because I think it's just kind of fun. Kind of takes a break off like the serious stuff. And I want to do that too. And I also want to do a couple of other spell tutorials to do as well. And with more witchy stuff if you guys are interested. And so you'll see more of that coming up. But that's what's going on. Now she's singing Kumbaya. Oh my Lord. So next week, where's my little notebooks? Next week, I don't know where anything is. Boy, this drawer is really disorganized. There's an envelope. I guess that'll work. I thought I had here's a Post-it. I did buy myself a desk calendar to put down on the desk. But next week, I would like to do a couple of videos. Just look out for them. Just be on the lookout. I'm writing myself a reminder. Just be on the lookout. And I know that there's still a lot of interest about um, the Chris Watts case and everything, but I'm kind of burned out on all that. But I did do an NK yearly reading, so I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing a CW yearly reading. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you guys decide. I mean, I'm sure um, the spells and what it does sound good. Thanks, Rose. Um, so I don't know if I should do a CW yearly. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to tap into that. But who knows? We'll see. But I do want to revisit some other cases though. And do more, spell stuff, witchy stuff, metaphysical stuff, talk about stuff like that. And I do have a tarot deck that I open that I want to use that I really like a lot. But I'm going to start to incorporate in readings on this channel too. The imagery is really, really cool. So I think you guys would like that. Hi, Melanie S. And yeah, so that's what's happening. So tomorrow, ooh, crescent moon and a heart. I like that. That looks good together. So tomorrow when I'm in DC, maybe I'll be able to take some video or take some pictures and stuff, and depending upon where we're going, I don't know where we're going to go yet, but so you guys can see, especially if you've never been there, Hi, Phyllis Glenn. Wow, there's all these new faces in the village. Look at this. All since I started almost an hour ago, it's been a lot of new faces. I like to see that. New faces. All these new faces, Rose. Rose is the Mystic Village. She's the Mystic Villager. She's the insider. She knows she's like my confidant. So you guys, I always like to see different parts of the country, but maybe when we're out.
I want to travel the world.
Me too, girl. So when we're it'll stay like that. But I'm excited. Need a day trip. Because I live in West Virginia. For me is like, woohoo! Thank God. Yes. Oh, that's right, Melanie. That's where I've seen you. Oh, I love to come on her channel and talk and chat with you guys. Normally I'm in bed when she comes on. Like last night I was in bed, and then if you don't see me and I disappear, it's because I fell asleep. Thank you. That's sweet, Melanie. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Welcome to the village. Thank you. Yeah, I love coming on Southern Soul and seeing you guys. She's got a lot of love and support over there, and I think that's really, really special. That makes a difference for a YouTuber and a creator to have good support like that. And she's a really talented reader. She read for me the other night. And it was funny because I was like, ooh, 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 like the anticipation, like I'm next, I'm next, I'm next. I get excited, I'm like, ooh, I'm next. And then it was fun. Are we in the same time zone? You're in New Jersey. Oh, you're right above me by the George Washington Bridge. Yes. Are you East Coast time too, Whisper? Yeah, East Coast girls. Yeah, I'm East Coast time. Yeah, so when she comes on, it's a little late for me here because I'm normally in bed, by that time. Of course, I'm up late tonight, but Yeah, I love coming on to her lives and watching her. I don't know how she did all those readings last night. Trying to keep track of everybody. I would have been like, what? She held it together. And it was fun. It's fun to see everybody's reactions in chat and their questions, and it was fun. I had a good time. Good times. My daughter's over there watching something. I made her put the headphones on. Did she read for you too? Aww. Loving my reading. I was like, no. So hopefully it's still up and I'll go rewatch all of it. My daughter. They have no school tomorrow. No school. Then at dinner, we have Sunday dinner, and everybody at the table were naming all the presidents in sequence because President's Day. And I said, I'm not part of this game. From the very first president to the present president, everybody was naming them. Like, it's good to be around smart people, but I'm not part of this game. Oh my gosh. No, thanks. You're fixing to binge watch my videos? Aw, thanks, Tammy. Yeah, I know some people do like binge watch my videos, which is kind of weird to me because I binge watch other channels, and I never thought people would actually do that. But it happens, right? Sometimes I'll go back and watch my lives. Anyway, sorry, y'all. My Wi-Fi is a mess. Thank you, Tammy. You're awesome. Why not binge watch? Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you. In the beginning, people used to complain, and you talk too slow. I remember them commenting, why you talk so slow? Because I'm trying to um, communicate the message clearly so you all understand. But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rose. So, you guys are sweet. Too sweet. Very sweet to me. Mystic Village has always been very, very kind and sweet to me. Well, the Mystic Village has been through everything. Breakups, moving, different rooms, different camera angles. Third, thank you, Melanie. Yeah. I just have a certain way. And then I'm like, well, I'm not going to try to be like somebody else. I'm just going to be myself. But if I like to sit down and watch a reading, um, I just do things the way that I want to see them done, I guess. I don't know. That's just me. I mean, there's some things I like to change with my setup, and sometimes I'll be on camera, sometimes I won't. And then I really like you guys just to see the cards and hear my voice. I want you to see the cards. Um, sometimes people like the shuffle, sometimes people don't because they don't like the way that I shuffle, but some people aren't bothered by the shuffle. And I just want you guys to see the cards. So, and then my ring light broke. I only had this thing for like a few days and my ring light broke, so I have to take it back. a new one. Um, then my headphones broke, so I have to get a better microphone. But I think, when you see the cards, it tells a story, so you're not so distracted with this. You- I'm kidding. But you can see the cards and see the story, so when you see the cards and the layout and the story and that's what it is. And so I want you guys to like have that front row experience. And the spread that I do is not a particular spread. It's just my own spread that I read, how I read. And I kind of developed that a couple of years ago for myself. And so I laid down certain cards um and if you ever see me touching them, I like to touch my cards and I also like to make sure that they're lined up. And I count them to make sure I didn't lay out too many because then I don't lay out so many. I only have certain groups. Um but you know, it's funny too because when I was reading about Gannon, I was reading about Gannon off camera a couple of times to myself. And one day I used three different decks and I kept getting the same cards about him. And I'm just like, maybe I should do a follow-up reading about Gannon. And that'll happen with reading tarot cards. Sometimes you'll get the same repetitive cards will pop up. Not exactly the same, but you'll have like the same, or cards will repeat themselves. In court cards, the same court cards will show up and all that stuff. So, um, but anyway, thank you guys. Well, I'm gonna jump because I've been on here for almost an hour and I'm getting tired and I gotta get ready for bed. And oh, and Southern Soul's on. I want to go watch her too. Yay! Well, if you're in Southern Soul's chat, then I'm going to come over there here in a little bit. I know, Melanie, right? Yeah, it's unfathomable. I just can't. Um, it's just it's heart-wrenching. It's causing people physical pain. I've read other people's comments online who are actually experiencing physical pain about him. Yeah, it's affected a lot of people, but physically inflicted with pain. It's just like, yeah. So I pray that he's found and he comes home, or there's. I just pray that somehow he's led to be found and hopefully alive. I just pray and hope that he's led to be found soon. The elements in Colorado and the snow and and just the territory, the land where he lives, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. I just don't know, you know. Just we can just pray for a good outcome, honestly, and I hope that it's soon. You know what I mean? So thank you, Rose, Mystic Mom. Thank you. You're like the house mom. Rose is the mystic house mom. Yeah, you guys go on over to Southern Soul. She's doing readings too. Get in line for a reading. But I love you guys. Thanks for coming on and chatting with me. And I'll be back on sometime this week. So I wanted to come on and say hi and see how everybody's doing. Good Good night, Melanie. Good night, Whisper. Good night. Thank you, Rose, for coming on. Good night, everybody. And all the new faces that came in tonight. Wow. Tammy and everybody that came on. Wow. All these new faces. Phyllis. There's all these new faces. I love it. Love you too, Rose. Good night. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. Make good choices. Don't hear voices. And if you do, call me.
Call me.
Message. Facebook. All right. Love you guys. My hands look ginormous. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great night. Popping on. And I'll see you very, very soon. Okay. Peace. Peace out. Peace, chicken grease. All right, love you guys. Bye. I'm leaving for real.